Hello everyone, welcome to the ichimokucharts.com daily analysis for the Euro US dollar FX for Tuesday, May 21st, 2013. Well, the candle that we're examining is this second last candle here. The current final candle here is currently developing and hasn't finished developing yet and is looking quite bullish at the moment. But if we look at this candle that has fully developed, it's a spinning top type candle. It continues the trend to the upside, so we have a candle with a higher high and a higher low. And for the previous day's trading, we had that change of trend. The buyers were in control. They showed some good solid upside momentum, and we've seen some follow through today. Today, however, we have an indecisive spinning top type candle, and that's a candle where we have a small body with a shadow on the top and the shadow on the bottom, and it denotes indecision in the market. So that suggests that the follow through that we're not seeing is not necessarily being backed solidly by the buyers, and there is potential for a change of trend. The only problem here for a change of trend is that we do have very, very solid support down below the 128.57 level. If you look at here for the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles, the market has tested either down 2 and closed beyond there in one day, or been rejected from there for the 4 of the past 5 trading days. So if the market does come off, solid support down there, and it's unlikely the market will trade through there in a hurry. To the upside, the market found resistance at the bottom of the cloud, and I suggested that that was a possibility if we did see this trend continue to the upside. So we've seen strong upside price rejection from the 128.57 level, and strong downside price rejection from the bottom of the cloud, and that is the reason why spinning top type candles are candles of indecision, along with the fact that we have a small body, and the small body sees the market making a smaller amount of net bullish progress in terms of the net effect between the open and the close compared to the previous day, and that does raise some concern about continuation of the trend. At the moment, we do have the market establishing a higher high and a higher low as it's trading at the moment, but we do have very solid resistance overhead. We do have the Tenkan Sen trading at 129, roughly 129.25, 26, and that's exactly where the market is trading at the moment. We have seen some rejection from above there, so let's watch how the market reacts around there. And just above there, we have a confluence of very strong resistance at the 129.68 level based on previous peaks and troughs, and also the bottom of the cloud, which is dynamic and has moved up from the level that it was at for today's trading. So very, very solid resistance overhead. As I've already mentioned, solid support down below at 128.57. Now, in terms of the Fibonacci extension for today's trading, we've seen some decent price rejection from the 78.6% level. It's a minor level. It's probably not as important as a 38.2, 50 and 61.8%, but it is a level, and we do need to be aware of that. And with the market being rejected from there, it does suggest that there is potential for a change of trend. So combined with the fact that the buyers aren't terribly strong in this market, they're not supporting this trend to the upside as strongly as they should be, there is potential for a change of trend, but we're not seeing that happen at the moment. The way this candle is currently developing, it doesn't look like we're going to trade down towards the low of the current candle. In terms of the Fibonacci retracement of this strong prior downtrend, and we saw the market testing almost to the 38.2% level. It's coinciding with the area around the bottom of the cloud, and we have been rejected from there. For today's trading, it will come into play potentially, and will strengthen the amount of resistance between the cloud and where the market's trading at the moment. That's at 129.47. So very, very solid resistance overhead for this market. In terms of Ichimoku, with this candle that has currently closed trading, we have a bearish market in all 3 timeframes. We're maintaining that bearishness. The market's trading down below the cloud, so negative bias in the long-term time frame. The market is trading down below the Kijun Sen, so we're bearish in that medium-term time frame. But if we look at that Kijun Sen, it's turned flat, and time after time we're reminded about how the flat Kijun Sen tends to attract price action, and that's what's happened for today's trading. That first time frame uptrend has continued, and whilst that remains flat, there is a possibility of this market trading higher, and that's what we're seeing at the moment in this current candle. And we are trading down below the Tenkan Sen, and that gives us a bearish market in the short-term time frame. Looking at the Chikou span, that's below the corresponding price action, so it's confirming the negativity that we're seeing in this market at the moment. So a possibility here at the moment is that the market rallies potentially up to the 129.68 level. We see the sellers coming back in around that level and selling off, but the market then finds support either down at the 128.57 level, or if the sellers are strong enough, very strong support in a zone extending down to 127.50 or down to the 126.50 level.